The oldest, toughest, meanest rally on the circuit is returning to the Upper Peninsula October 11th through the 12th, and one driving pair is ready to tackle the course for the second time. The Lake Superior Performance Rally, LSPR, is a point-to-point style race against the clock. It's made up of 2 legs, or racing days, with over a dozen stages. Those stages are closed roads, anywhere from 3 to 15 miles long, where drivers reach speeds in the triple digits, driving over bumps, around corners, and on rough, rocky terrain. At the end of each stage, they hit a time control, a section of road open to the public where normal traffic laws apply that takes the racers from one stage to the next. Alongside the driver of each car is a co-driver, who communicates pace notes to the driver to paint a picture of the course up ahead. Camden Sheridan and Jeremy Fry competed in their first stage event together last year at the LSPR, and they are coming back this year faster and more prepared than before.
I think for both of us, just on stage, what's going through our head is just pure focus. I'm focused on what I'm doing, he's focused on what he's doing, to kind of get us to the end as fast as possible. Mm-hmm. So, if you watch some of our kind of onboard footage back, after a stage, Cam doesn't blink once. During it could be a whole 15-minute, stage. He's just laser focused on driving what he's doing.
Yeah.
We're both getting better, event by event.
We actually were coworkers. I just loved cars. I loved Subarus. I loved rally in general.
Same. Always liked cars. As far as the rally thing, I was kind of coming in blind. Wasn't quite sure what to expect, but I think almost 2 years now, Cam asked me to be his co-driver, and I was like, oh, heck yeah, this sounds really cool. So not really sure what I'm getting myself into, but cars are cool and race cars are cool, so I'll get into it. Since then, I've learned a whole lot about rally and how it works, and also working on cars. We've built the car from scratch over the past 2 years, so learned a lot about just cars and how they work and working on them and stuff. So now we're going fast. We're pushing for maybe a podium or a win or something in our class. Giving it more beans this year.
Yep.
Having some more fun with it.
Yep. I guess our big hope for last year was just to survive. The roads up in Marquette do not mess around. They will definitely put in the beating on your car. It's a win to just complete this event, because there's 30% of the cars will usually not complete events, whether they crash or they have some type of mechanical failure, or something along the lines of that. But yeah, it's definitely a very intimidating event to come into, but it's also just super fun once you get out on the stages.
They drive a 1999 Subaru Impreza Outback Sport that they purchased out of Wisconsin 2 years ago and have customized for performance and for compliance to the 92-page race rulebook for safety.
We completely stripped out the interior. We did pay to get a roll cage. That's one of the things we did pay for. And then past that, it's just been doing things like making the car more reliable, tougher suspension, bigger brakes, faster steering, and just a bunch of other custom stuff like that.
On rally cars, they spit a lot of rocks, so it is required for each drive wheel and the rear wheel to have this. This is called the mud flap. So it's not going to shoot rocks, damage the car behind it. Even the radiator needs some type of armoring, so we have a chicken wire in front, so rocks can't just go through and destroy our radiator and puncture that, because that's a big issue. This sticker right here is actually signifying where a electric cutoff switch is located for volunteers. So if there's some type of electrical fire or electrical issue, you need to shut off the car, this tells you that there's a switch in here, open this door up and you'll find it. Everything has a purpose, and everything that doesn't, we have tried to remove. But completely stripped, everything in the back of the car has a purpose, so there's obviously no more seats or trunk or anything like that left, but yeah.
You can spectate Friday and Saturday from designated spectator areas, which you can find at the Lake Superior Performance Rally website. You can also check out the Friday and Saturday morning park exposés ahead of the race and spectate during the event at the service stations. Find more details at lsprorally.com. Reporting from Marquette, this is Jessica Goska, My UP News.